Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's Success Life Live. My name is Eric Reed, and I'm your coach for today, and I'm so glad that you have stepped in to join me, whether it's during the live or during the replay, or whether you're listening on YouTube or through the podcast. Welcome. It's good to have you here. So today's topic is about embracing the job description, not just the job title. So we're going to jump in and do that in just a minute. In the meantime, good morning, Julia. Good to have you in the house. Good morning, Al. Good to have you. As you can see, we're back in the regular space, so to speak. We got things wrapped up at the little mountain house and came on home last night. You know, as much as I love traveling and being out and having adventures, I'm somewhat a creature of comfort. Like, I like having my space. I like being in my, my little window box here and being surrounded by my books and the things that I love. So it's always great to come home, but I'm an adventurer and traveler at heart. So it's a dual life that I live. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Barbara. Good to have you in the house. Tomorrow is Fun Friend Friday with my friend Tamika. Stephanie, it's great to have you here, but it's almost wedding day. You've got things to do, places to be, nails to polish, hair to comb out, whatever. Good morning, Mohammed. So excited for the two of you to be starting that adventure together. Friday is Tamika. Sorry, I lost it. Stephanie and Matthew are getting married. It's like happy moments all over the place. How can we not... don't remind me. Yeah, I can guess the pre-wedding jitter, fears, last minute checks and chaos. Yeah, enjoy it. Good morning, Dr. Lowe. So I was saying, and I don't know, is Dr. Lowe and Tamika the same sorority? I always see this picture. I don't know who's which or what. But anyhow, Tamika will be with us tomorrow on Fun Friend Friday. She works so heavily in the youth with both her scholarship programs, helping them achieve scholarships and grants and aids into college universities, but also in the foster care and support services, Big Brother, Big Sister, organizations like that. She really pours in. And so we're going to talk about tomorrow's leaders, those youth that are in our environment and how to raise them up, how to service them today so that they can be the most impactful, most effective leaders where they're at now and where they're going. So tomorrow morning, Fun Friend Friday, my friend Tamika, make sure you're in the house. Good morning, Tracy. Good to have you as well. So as you step in or hit the replay or, like I said, leave a comment, say hello, stop in and participate, because that's what it is about. Participation, people. All right, so today's topic, embrace the job description as much as the title. And I'm going to just start from the personal side, because when I heard this and I started thinking about it and I was writing out some things, it kind of took me to church, as they say here in the South. So I love the title of Dad. I have wanted the title of Dad for as long as I can remember. As you know, my kids are adopted, and that process took about 13 years plus. And I have been involved in services like it for probably an additional 10 years. So I wanted Dad. I mean, I didn't want Daddy. I didn't want Papa. I didn't want Father. I didn't want all of the... I wanted Dad. I wanted that title. I hungered for that title. I thought it will be so cool, and I have my first Father's Day t-shirt. It will be so cool when I get that title, Dad, and when I hear my kid call me that. Not foster dad or just Dad. I was, love that title. I didn't really read the job description. I had been so focused on the title and the feeling that title would give me, and the status and the position it would place me in. I knew that title was a title that I needed in my life, and I went after it. And I never really thought about what the job description was. And if Same for mom. It's sacrifice. It's always being second, third, or fourth. It's working for others before yourself. It's staying up at night with worry and fear. It's being pooped on and peed on and cleaning up puke in the bathroom, when somebody has too much stuff at the fair. The job description of dad is about 98%. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not saying it's 100%, but there's a whole lot in that job description that if I had studied the job description, I probably would have been less ambitious about the title. I think the same thing often happens with our businesses, with our positions, with our goals, that we embrace this title without fully leaning into the job description. And then when we start to have to do the thing that's in the job description, when we have to start doing what it says, we're like, wait, I just want the title. I don't want the work. I just want the title of dad. I don't want to be the guy that has to, take a kid to the ER in the middle of the night and sit there and worry. I just want to be called dad. I don't want to be the one who has to, do this and do that, or change diapers, or pay for college, or stay up late in the evening to work on homework. I don't want all the things that come with the job. I just want the title. And it doesn't work that way, folks. Not as a dad, not as a mom, not as a spouse, not as an entrepreneur, not as a changer, not as a leader, not as a creator. You don't get the title without the job description. You don't get to say that I'm a business owner, I'm a leader, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a change maker, I'm a riot starter. You don't get to say all those titles without being willing to do the job that it requires, without buying into the job description at the same level that you bought into the title. But so often we get focused on the title. Oh, I'm going to be, this chief catalyst of change, or I'm going to be the CFO or the CEO. And then when the job description doesn't fit what we want to do, we keep trying to change the job description. We keep going out there and trying to modify the job description and say, well, I'm not going to do this part or this part or this part or this part, and I'll do more of this but less of that. Or I'll assign this job off to somebody else and I'll keep this one. No. It doesn't work that way, folks. You got the title, you get the description. Now, I know my analogy of being a dad and having that title and then the description that goes with it. It's not all bad. It is great joy and great fun. Yesterday with my son and something that was going on, I thought this is the best of the best moments. This is the thing that I've been wanting when I said I was going to be a dad and I took on that title. And then later today when I have to stop what I'm doing and make lunches or separate out a fight or, plan for something or pay a bill, that may not be the part of the job that I really want to do, but I can't subdivide it. If I want the title, I've got to be willing to do all the work that goes with it. If you want the title of being a business owner, an entrepreneur, a creator, a solopreneur, a mompreneur, if you want the title of being a spouse, if you want the title of being a mother, a sister, a dad, a grandparent, you better study that job description and say, you know what? I'm willing to do all the parts that it requires. I'm not seeking titles until I read the job description and I fully commit to the full job description, not just the parts of it that I like. Because in this journey of business building, entrepreneur, creative space, whatever you want to call yourself, there are parts of the job description, I'm just going to tell you straight out, suck. They suck. They are not something that I would want to do. Calling somebody and getting rejected, chasing down clients for late payments, having to go to an event and stand in front of a room and think that you've got it nailed only to have somebody come up and criticize you about something. There are moments where you're going to be sitting there writing or thinking or designing something and you're going to have moments of deep doubt. When the financial roller coaster is bumping and bouncing and you're thinking, how am I going to hold this together? There are going to be moments on your journey of creating the life of design that your family and friends and maybe spouse will tell you, you can't make it happen. You don't deserve it. It's not who you are. It's not in your life. You're not worthy of it. There are going to be moments when you're on this weight loss journey Did you get invited to a birthday party and they have your favorite cake, ice cream, and candy just sitting in front of you, and somebody said, oh, go ahead, it's just one cheat. There are going to be moments when you're trying to dig yourself out of financial debt that you're going to have to turn to your spouse, turn to your family and say, no, I'm sorry. We can't spend the money there. Yes, we have the money, but we have set a plan in place to achieve this financial success, and that means I'm going to have to say no to that. It's going to be cutting off on the cable or getting rid of the satellite radio or maybe not getting the latest phone upgrade. There are going to be moments of what you're seeking where you have placed yourself in a position where you have a job description, that part of, or job title, that part of that job description totally sucks. Just flat out stinks. Get ready for it. But there are also going to be moments that you're going to be like, man, this is wonderful. This is amazing. I get to control my destiny. I get to choose if I want to stay one more day on vacation with my family. I get to choose what I'm going to do this afternoon because of what I did this morning. I get to choose to live life more fully because of the health choices I made. Or I get to have the freedom to travel the world because I don't have debt waiting for me in my mailbox. I get to choose my life. I get to design and direct my life. I get to live fully into who I was designed and created to be because I embrace the good and the bad of my job description, and I did it with meaning and commitment. So yeah, I know my analogy of dad, how badly I wanted that job description, might not fit for everybody, but I am sure that if you sat down today, or if I bumped into you in the elevator and I said, so what is it you do? You would give me a job title. What is the description that goes with that? Have you written it down? Have you written out your job description? As mother, as spouse, as daughter, as son, as entrepreneur, as solopreneur, as creatorpreneur, whatever it is. Have you written out each of those job descriptions? And when I say write out those job descriptions, have you wrote out the good and the bad and the ugly? Like, being in this position, there will be moments of this. And then before you speak that job description again, or title again, are you buying into the description? Are you committed to doing each and every part of that fully? Because we've got to quit walking around wearing these titles and not doing the job. You know, oh, I'm a business owner, I'm a solopreneur, I'm a social media marketing, I'm a coach, I'm a speaker, I'm a whatever, I'm a fitness trainer, I'm a what? And I'm like, okay, why am I not seeing, I see the title. What's the job require? And are you stepping up to it at 100% every day? No? I know, when I heard that, quit embracing the title, study the description and get it done right. When I was thinking into that, and it's over there on my notebooks, when I was like, man, I've been chasing titles and not studying the descriptions. I've been like elevating my title and avoiding the work that goes with it. Like I said, took me to school, took me to church, as they say, took me to church. I love being a dad. I love the title of dad. I am so excited about Father's Day coming up. I've told my kid, would you get me for Father's Day? You know, and I've dropped some hints and I've teased him. He always makes me a book, which I love. And that day gives me so much joy because it's when I get to be elevated in my title. But every day I'm living that description, and I know that day, that in that course of the day, there's good, there's bad, and there's ugly that goes with that title, but I wouldn't trade the title for anything. I wouldn't trade the title of being an entrepreneur, of being a coach, of being an influencer, a blogger, whatever it is. I wouldn't change those titles. But man, I got to get more focused on some of the job descriptions. I've been like doing the easy pieces. So I'm committing and telling you to do the same. Embrace the job description, because you don't get one without the other. It doesn't happen. Never will. Because we know what happens to people that embrace the title but not the job description. Yeah, they get fired. They get let go. They get downsized. They get outsourced. Whatever you want to call it. Make yourself so invaluable by the work you do that the title doesn't matter. Become the best at what you do, and people will give you titles that you don't even recognize because it's like, really? All I do is this. Become the job description at such a deep level that the title seems small next to it. So as I leaned in and I thought about that and being a dad and being an entrepreneur, I'm like, you know what? Titles are nice. Rewards are better. And you only get the rewards when you do the job right. Not when you know, it's not in the title. It's in the work you do that you're rewarded and that you grow and that you become better. All right, so a little lesson on titles and job descriptions for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to always leave a comment about what you thought, what you learned, where you grew from it. As I put these things together, I want to make sure that I'm connecting to you. So whether you watch it here in one of the replays, let me know what's going on. Been working a lot this week. And it's probably going to get more intense now that I'm back in my little space about building out some stuff, because it seemed like following #Jill Week and as we plan for that mastermind, a lot of people are asking questions about how to get their business online, how to get started, how to go deeper, how to get into this marketing and mindset and messaging thing that they need more help unlocking that. And so one of the first things I'll be doing is starting to put together more tip sheets for you on that. So make sure you're in the newsletter at ericgreed.com/subscribe. Working on one this afternoon. Probably will be ready for the first of the month. 12 tips to getting your ranking in LinkedIn. And then we'll go through Facebook, and then we'll go through Pinterest and Instagram and all the different social medias and what their value is and how to best utilize them, and then how to bring your message into it and how to use that to become into marketing and how to create your personal brand and your personal voice. And all of that's coming because y'all told me that's what you wanted to hear more of, as well as this stuff each and every morning. So communicate and connect to me, because my desire is to be of service to you, to help you grow and build the life that you desire, to help you live life more successfully each and every day. And let's remember that when I talk about success, I'm saying that being fully engaged in each and every moment, being intentional about how you step into that moment and what you bring into that moment, is living a life of success. And that's what we're here to do. I see my sister BC just stepped in the room. I love my sister BC. Shoes up, heels on, and start walking towards your destiny. That's who she is. All right, you guys go out and have a successful day. Remember, you are worthy of it. Don't let anybody take that away from you. If somebody tries to tell you today, looks you in the eye, go, oh, don't believe that guy. Who is he? You're not worthy. You're not entitled. You're not deserving. Say, hey, he's just repeating what he was told by the one above. You are fully worthy and fully blessed, and all that you desire is within your reach. All right? You guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, Fun Friend Friday. Bye-bye.